What's up, everyone? In this video, I'll be covering 5 default settings that you should change on your LinkedIn profile that will help you to be found by more recruiters and also make sure that they stay on your profile for longer. The first setting that you should change is to turn off the setting that shows people also viewed. Essentially, what this setting does by default is it's giving free advertising to people who are in similar roles or do similar things as you do. So if you're a job seeker, oftentimes when I was recruiting, if I didn't see immediately what I liked in this person's profile, I would see similar profiles, similar job titles as well, and click off of this person's profile and never come back. So you have the chance to turn off an option that is essentially advertising valuable screen time to recruiters and enticing them to click away from your profile. So the way that you turn off this setting is you click on your picture in the top right corner and then scroll down to where it says settings and privacy. Once you click on that, there will be a left bar menu that has a lot of different options. Click on account preferences and then scroll down to where it says people also viewed. Like I mentioned, by default, it will say yes. So click that so it says no. Okay, the second setting that you should change is to choose the biggest city option that is available in your given zip code. So the way that you change this setting is click on the gray pencil underneath your cover photo and then scroll down to where it says postal code. Now make sure that's right, and then after, click on locations within this area and pick the biggest city option, whether it's a metropolitan area or Bay Area, whatever it says. Click on that bigger option because more people are familiar with bigger cities. By changing this default setting, I've known people whose search appearances boosted 5 to 6 times more just for picking the bigger city option. Alright, now, in my opinion, I think this next one is kind of a funny one because I think there's many people who have experienced this, and it's kind of just a rookie mistake that you don't want to have happen to you. And that's not to share profile updates with your network. Essentially, what this setting does is anytime you make a change to your profile, job history, it sends a notification to your network, which just gets really spammy and annoying. So the way that you change this is go to settings and privacy again, and this time instead of account preferences, click on visibility and then scroll down to where it says share profile updates with your network. Click on that and then just make sure that it says no. This brings us to tip number 4, which is set your profile to be an open profile. Now this mostly applies to people who have LinkedIn Premium, but it's really helpful for college students and job seekers to know because this can show you which hiring managers and which recruiters you can message without even connecting with them. The way that premium members can activate the setting is to go to your profile and then access my premium. On the right hand side, there's these settings that say premium profile settings, and click on yes for open profile. And essentially anyone can send you a message without using an InMail credit, which is incredibly useful, especially since recruiters only have a limited amount, and so they won't be using any of their paid credits by messaging you. Our last tip today is to personalize your LinkedIn profile URL. So if you've never customized your URL before, then what will happen is there will just be a lot of random numbers and letters jumbled together in your URL. So to change that, go to this part that says edit public profile and URL in the top right corner, and then under edit your custom URL, click on this blue pencil and you can put it to whatever you want. So this will look a lot more professional on your resume, business card, whatever you put it on. And so this is just a nice touch for editing your profile. That's all the tips that I have for you today. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. Please hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for future LinkedIn and recruiting tips for college students as well as job seekers. Thanks, everyone.